When with Bukayo Saka, although he knew that those guys were not going to last more than an hour, I love what he did. Look at the joy, the doubts. People were doubting that team. At times, I have to say, 3 to 4 years ago, I was asking, where is that team going? I think it was the right thing, to ask yourself where that team was going. Well, we have an answer. Like I said earlier on, I got a congratulation from the roomie, and I was like, yes, it is great, I have to say, but you don't also want to lose the final. I've been there. It is painful. And again, Jamie, if you allow me to repeat it, those guys, if they manage to win it, and it is a massive if, because we know what's coming on the other side, again, you're going to have to call them the unforgettables, because we have never done it at Arsenal. I'm going to be, for the first time, I'm going to be on CBS and have the feeling of you guys. You, Jamie, with Liverpool, and you watching Man City. I never had that feeling before. It's going to be a first for me as a fan. This one, no matter what's happening, I'm not going to care about how we play or not play. It's about winning it. And I'm not going to go too far with it, but the guy on the screen right now, hopefully we're going to be able to talk.
Man City dropping points yesterday, them winning against Fulham. Now it's in their hands. And then when you go into a game of football, yes, PSG or Bayern will be favourites, but anyone can win one game. And that's the most important thing. And I feel as though, I said last week, they was lacking a bit of firepower. They didn't score 2, 3 and 4 today, but they know how to defend and they know how to get over the line. I think it's just that last step now. That's going to be the question mark. But they deserve all the credit because, like Thierry said, the criticism that they had to endure throughout the season, it has been difficult. And now they're making everyone look a bit stupid, so long may it continue.
I love it when we see shots of fans like that, like the older person that we just saw there, and you feel like they've been a lifelong fan, like this is their team, this is everything to them, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, this is what makes football the best game, because it's a team sport and it's the effect it has on people. And because of the nature of the Champions League, it's difficult to have moments like this because, if you win a final, it's at a neutral ground, or if you win a semi-final, normally that's at a neutral ground. There's something about, I've been in that position a couple of times where the second leg's at your ground, and if you can win it, that moment with players and fans, and when you see that connection, and they're nights that those supporters will never forget. That night, and they want more of those to come and make it a regular thing of getting to the Champions League. But I love that, and it almost makes me jealous that it's not my own team. When you see that connection, the faces of supporters, what they go through, that's why you support your team home and away. Good or bad, it's for moments like that. And that's what makes sort of, the big teams, and they win things. Sometimes you're very fortunate to be at a club or support a club that do contest the biggest trophies, and you can have moments like that because they are very, very rare. So make sure they enjoy it tonight. The Gunners, one of the great nights at Arsenal's stadium, and as I said, as Thierry's mentioned, they'll see if they can get over the line. It won't be easy, but those nights at your home stadium are things to remember.
I think we've got a shot we can show you, actually, of the fans leaving the ground. I'm sure the pub's in North London. Well, is it too late for a pub in England?
No, the pubs are still going to be open all night tonight. Don't you worry about that.
They're going to open them in and around the area.
A stay behind. A lock-in.
No, we call it a stay behind.
Well, that must be Liverpool, not in London.
Well, we do things different in Liverpool. We call it a stay behind.
London's the capital, mate.
What's it called in America?
I don't know.
What's it called when you're supposed to close your pub but you all carry on drinking?
A lock-in.
In America, we call it a stay behind.
I don't know. Is there an American in there who can tell us what's it called?
Bars don't close in America.
Well, don't you ever do a lock-in, no?
Not a big drinker, no. I don't think I've been to a bar in America.
If I was an Arsenal supporter there, I wouldn't be getting in till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Can we address that? You've not been to a bar in America. Who do you think you are?
I don't think... When have I ever been to a bar in America? I don't think I have.
Wow.
No. No, not a big drinker. So what would I do in a bar? Be lost, wouldn't I?
Clint, you've been to one, haven't you?
Clint
I've been to a few, but I've never closed one down. Or had to stay behind, or a lock-in, or whatever you call it.
Never had to stay behind?
Nah,
you haven't you?
I was never really...
Wait, when was the last time you had one?
On the Orient Express. I was last in the bar. That's a night to stay out and have a good few bevies.
Yes, it is.
That's the... You'd have a few bevies, and when you get home at 3 or 4 in the morning, your wife can't say nothing because Arsenal have got to the Champions League. They can't say nothing. You're allowed. Tonight is the night, guys.
Or your husband, whichever way, that works.
Moving on swiftly.
No, like, it could be women. I'm
Whoa.
not even getting into it. I'm just, never mind.
Take us to a break, Kate.
Thanks for that one.
Flowers on it.
Guys and girls, just go out and have a bevy. That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Champions League and you reach quarterfinals, then you reach semi-finals, and now you've gone one step further than last year to reach the final, and that maturity and them being together for a few years now is really shown.
Yeah, and of course the crowd tonight, the fans here really appreciated the work he did. You got a sense that they are getting, there's a love affair developing there with him.
They're understanding his style. They're used to seeing elegant centre forwards at this football club. Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Anelka, Robin van Persie, these types of guys. You're used to seeing individual technical players. With Gyökeres, he's a different style, more tenacious, more physical, and you can see he's a goal-getter. He's an old-fashioned centre forward, and for me, he's exactly what they needed in these tight games. When you're playing against teams who you're going toe-to-toe and you need an out ball, that's what he's given them. That's not what they had. They've not had that for many years. He's given them something completely different, and he's helping this team to be more of a boxer, more physical, more let's have it now, let's go. I love that about his style.
Well, they've been able to enjoy the winning playlist here, and the
Forward players as well, and as a unit they defend really well, and they're difficult to play against, and they've got players on the pitch who can go and score goals and win games of football for them. I've always said that the attacking players are the ones who win you things. They're not just the defenders, but I think they're ready to go and compete now at the top level. They've shown that obviously in the Premier League, they're a very good position now in the Champions League as well.
And they've talked about the fans in here tonight, and Bukayo Saka said, pulling up tonight, he'd never seen anything quite like it. And there has been this kind of rallying cry by the fans to turn up tonight and show that support.
And they delivered. They were in full voice. They made it an environment for the players to feel confident in. Throughout phases of the game when things weren't going their way, and Atletico had their moments, the fans were still on side, they were still at full voice, drowning out Atletico's fans if they ever felt like they could help the team get back into the game. And the players reciprocated the energy, and they delivered too. They kept running. They never gave any moment up for any form of causes for Atletico. They kept plugging away, and in the end, they thoroughly deserved the win.
It was like a symphony. We were bouncing, energy from each other. One header defensively, and they would cheer, and then maybe a difficult moment, and they would cheer. I mean, it was amazing.
It was, and of course this is a team in Atleti who said have got themselves to final under Diego Simeone, and a team that's been, Clarence, you know better than anybody, has kind of had a few rebuilds under Diego Simeone, and the talk has been the last couple of seasons, will he keep going with this team? Will he keep, this team, he's got to rebuild again. Obviously there's players who for tonight was their last ever Champions League game.
Yeah, I take my hats off for him. I mean, reaching semi-final and still competing because it's just one goal difference, right? And I think at the end they were pushing, almost equalize the match as well. Simeone is a top coach, and he knows what he's doing. I think until he has the motivation, he will be able to pick the right players again and then build like you've done all the time.
Let's have a little look, shall we, at Victor Gyökeres, because we talked about how great he was.
Bring in. Who are your friends for the final? Do we know yet? Is it? I don't know. Is it secret?
To wait and see.
Exactly.
Right.
Ooh, secretive.
Okay. Any requests, Micah?
No requests.
No?
As long as I get a seat there, I'll be happy.
Do you know, last time in the final, Tom Cruise gave Micah some acting classes and just helped him kind of tap into his emotions, into the deeper levels of Micah Richards.
They made me lose weight.
Did they?
Yeah, that's what started it.
Well, you cried.
And he stopped drinking.
That was good.
I didn't cry, did I?
Well, you almost cried.
I was sad.
Can you cry on cue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you?
That's quite a skill.
Takes a second.
Not in a mood like this, you couldn't.
Wow.
Well, if you cry now, you got in a box.
Bring it on. Everyone's looking at me like, yeah, you're like, gonna do it.
When's your cage cry? To be fair, his eyes are watering.
Oh, God.
Think of that North London Forever chorus, yeah.
You like that one?
Well, we are so grateful for you guys for coming through.
Thank you for having us, truly. Thank you, everybody.
Really,
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
You can name more.
No, I
I
can't.
sing him. Yes, you can.
No, I cannot.
Yes, you can.
I'll pull my hamstring.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. The Arsenal.
The Arsenal.
Please.
Come on, Champions League final, first time in 20 years. The last time it happened, you were playing, Thierry.
Yes, and
Captain, actually.
You know what? I have to say, I've been impressed with the whole game, the way they went about it. How Mikel Arteta was brave with the starting lineup. He went with Ben White, he went with Calafiori, he went with Marjorie Skelly.